Hello, welcome back to Brain with CV, Nursing in 10 Minutes. What's in must come up and what's out must come in. So today is going to be a brand new episode of this channel, and we'll be talking about a very important topic, and that's going to be giving you the ways on how to prevent stroke. So this will be talking about ways on preventing stroke or stroke prevention. And the show Brain with CV will start in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Of course, as what I mentioned earlier, today we'll be talking about a very emerging topic or a very essential topic, especially on addressing the emergence of stroke in the Philippines and of course in the entire world. So of course we know that stroke can actually be of different types, but of course we will not be talking about the disease process or the pathophysiological processes that is involved in stroke, but our focus today is on the prevention of stroke or the tips on preventing stroke. So in order for us to easily remember these tips of preventing stroke, I made a mnemonics, and that's gonna be the word stroke. That's gonna be letter S, letter T, letter R, letter O, letter K, and letter E. That is composed of 6 letters. But of course, these 6 letters has a special meaning. It's because of course the meaning is gonna be very heavy in order for us to understand that these are gonna be essential in making sure that we are actually preventing strokes to happen or preventing this condition to happen from our friends, family members, or any of our loved ones in the family. Okay, so shall we start? Let's start with our first letter of stroke prevention. That's gonna be letter S. Letter S is stop smoking or don't even smoke. So it is very essential for us to remember that the first thing that we need to do if you are already smoking, we have to stop smoking. And if you have not started smoking, it means that you should not start smoking. Is of course, nicotine is a vasoconstrictor. It's a very potent vasoconstrictor, and it will actually bind in our circulation. And of course, once it's actually bind in our blood, it means that it will actually increase our blood pressure. So letter S is stop smoking or don't even smoke. Let's now have letter T. Letter T is treat circulatory problems. So we say treat circulatory problems. The most common circulatory problems that we need to manage is basically on managing our diabetes mellitus, or if we have your bleeding disorders, or if you have your sickle cell anemia or whatsoever circulatory problems, we have to manage that one. It's because if we are going to take into consideration presence of diabetes mellitus, of course, this will make our blood become more sluggish, or because of course, diabetes mellitus, our blood is totally concentrated with sugar. So what will happen then is it is going to have a very viscous or very concentrated form of blood. So therefore, it is very essential for us to remember that we have to manage or treat the circulatory problems, because this could probably be a factor for the development of stroke. Let's now have letter R. Letter R is reduce your weight and become more active, or reduce weight and be more active. So it will be very essential for us to take into consideration that of course we have to remember that obesity is a factor for the development of stroke. And when you see obesity, there's a need for us to lose these extra pounds. It's because of course it might actually going to have an increased possibility that there is going to be a build-up of plaque, or there is a build-up of cholesterol, and that's going to be our very low density lipoprotein, and that is a factor for decrease in perfusion of blood. So therefore, it is very essential for us to remember that we have to reduce weight or we have to become more active. Let's now have letter O. Letter O stands for observe sodium and potassium restriction in the diet, or there has to be a decrease in sodium and potassium in our diet. It is very essential. It's because sodium attracts more water, and when we say there will be more water, it will actually going to increase our cardiac output, and once there will be an increase in cardiac output, of course, blood pressure also increases. So therefore, it is very essential for us to observe a decrease in sodium and potassium in our diet. Let's now have the fifth one, and that's going to be the letter K. Letter K is know and control your BP, know and control your sugar, your cholesterol, and at the same time, your salt intake. So again, the letter K is know and control your BP, your sugar, and of course your cholesterol. So these are very essential. Of course, knowing your BP is going to be our own responsibility as an individual. Of course, we have to go to our health centers to check our BP, or you could actually purchase your own BP apparatus and check your blood pressure at home. And of course, blood pressure has to be monitored. Next is know your sugar. It is very essential for us to have our sugar level in normal value because of course, this sugar, as what I mentioned earlier, this contributes to the development of course, diabetes mellitus. And as what I mentioned, diabetes has a greater factor for the development of stroke. So again, letter K is know your sugar, know and control your BP, your sugar, and of course your cholesterol. Lastly, cholesterol. When you talk about cholesterol, of course, we have different types of cholesterol. We have our high density lipoprotein, and this is going to be our good cholesterol. We have our low density lipoprotein, bad cholesterol, and we also have our very low density lipoprotein, our very bad cholesterol. So we have to control this. LDL is because this could actually attach in our arteries, and that could possibly block our flow of blood. So that's letter K. Letter K stands for know and control your BP, your sugar, and at the same time including your cholesterol level. Letter E is enhance your knowledge about stroke warning signs. So that's the sixth one. Enhance your knowledge about stroke warning signs. So it is essential for us to be knowledgeable about the warning signs of stroke signals. So therefore, it's essential also for us to include the discussion of these warning signs. And in order for us to easily remember these warning signs of stroke, we've made a mnemonic, and it's going to be the word B fast. Okay, that's letter B, E, F, A, S, and T. So in short, it's also going to be 6 letter warning signs of stroke. Let's have letter B. Letter B is balance. So it is very essential for us to remember that if a person or an individual experience an instant loss of balance, of course we have to remember that it could possibly be a warning signs of stroke. It's because of the decreased perfusion of blood towards the brain. So letter B is balance. Letter E is going to be for eyes, especially if there will be a rapid or an instant or an abrupt loss of vision. So it will be very important for us to remember that eyes must have to be with normal functions. That's letter E. Next is F. Of course, face. If there will be presence of facial drooping, or there will be an uneven structures of the face, the right side is actually drooped or going to have facial drooping, that's a warning sign of possible stroke. That's letter F. Letter A is about arm. So when you see arms, it is going to be essential for us to take into consideration that if there will be weakness, that's going to be a signal or a warning signal of stroke. That's letter A, arm. Letter S is about speech. So if there will be possibility of difficulty of speech, then of course that could be a warning sign of stroke. And lastly is letter T, that's time. That's talking about time to call 911. So of course, the shortest time that you have referred the condition to 911, the better outcome or the better prognosis. So let's recap our warning signs of stroke. That's B fast. B, E, F, A, S, and T. B is balance. E is eyes. F is face. A is arms. S is speech. And T is time. Again, to recap our stroke prevention, it is composed of the word stroke. And that's going to be S, T, R, O, K, and E. Letter S is stop smoking and stop smoking or don't even smoke. Letter T, treat circulatory problems. Letter R, reduce weight and be more active. Letter O, observe reduction of sodium and potassium in your diet. Letter K, know and control your BP, sugar, and cholesterol. And of course, letter E is enhance your knowledge on the warning signs of stroke. So that is all about stroke prevention. I hope that I've actually rendered you an additional knowledge on how to be living healthy and at the same time live life healthy and at the same time increase your lifespan. So for those of you who are actually new to this channel, please don't forget to click the to click the subscribe button, and at the same time, don't forget also to click the notification button for you to be notified of my succeeding uploads of this channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you want to save the lives of your friends and family members, especially if they have been experiencing an emergent stroke attack. Okay? So that is for now. This has been Brain Blitz TV, nursing in 10 minutes. What's in must come out, and what's out must come in. Keep coming!